We hear a lot about cannabis these days and how medical experts are using it in a variety of ways for a variety of treatments. But how do we separate the recreational use from the more legitimate needs? Dr. Jenny Wilkins from Age Vital Pharmacy is here to talk about a Florida conference that's working to clarify medical uses for cannabis. Welcome.
Yay.
Tell us about the conference, what it's called, and what it's all about.
Yep, so June 1st through June 3rd, we're doing the Florida Medical Cannabis Conference and Expo. So this is our second year doing this, and you know, popular demand, doctors are so hungry for this information, and the consumer is so hungry for this information. So we have international speakers coming from PhDs to PharmDs to DOs, MDs, RNs, patient advocates, and people that just want to learn about the industry. Investors, bankers, dispensaries, we have vendors, everybody's going to be there. So we have the most exclusive vendors and of course the best keynote speakers, doctors, because there's still a stigma out there, guys, about the medical cannabis industry, and I think it's my duty to get people past this type of stigma that it's not, you know, I've been to so many cannabis conferences, and it is, I hate to say it, a lot of them are all about, you know, taking bong hits, you know,
right,
and they're promoting for recreational.
Yeah.
I said, so there needs to be, you know, it needs to be separated. Recreational conferences stay recreational, and medicinal conferences need to be medicinal, because there's a lot of chronically ill patients that need to have access to this. And for example, my mother-in-law, you know, she was for the longest time getting her to go to places like True Leaf to get a vape. It was like, oh my gosh, because she's church going and very conservative.
She felt there was a stigma.
Yeah, she's like, am I going to be a pothead? I'm like, no, no, no. I was like, number one, cannabinoids are in all living foods, and these are all types of things that you'll learn at the conference. It's like, is cannabis the only plant that has these cannabinoids in there?
Right.
And so I'm telling everybody,
these are truly the medical topic of cannabis is what's being discussed. All right, we're going to take a look at some of the topics and the presenters.
Perfect.
Because as you mentioned, this is a draw of some very, you know, meaty topics.
Yeah.
So tell us about some of the things and people who are involved.
I'm one of the keynote speakers, but we have doctors that are pain management specialists, doctors that are neurologist specialists, pediatrics, veterans, PharmD, so doctors like RNs, for example, patient advocates that just have children with epilepsy and seizures that are utilizing cannabis for, you know, and started even groups called like Cannamoms. You know, does anybody know that there are groups, supportive groups of mothers that are professionals that are supporting other mothers in helping them to utilize cannabis for their children with autism or spasticity or gait or for Parkinson's and MS, things like that.
Okay.
So just doctors from all over, not just here locally in Florida. We have speakers coming internationally to this event.
And this event is not just for the medical professional either. You are saying that other people who are interested in learning more about the medical uses for cannabis would be interested in going.
I encourage the consumer. I encourage patients looking for alternatives to come, you know, and just get to know the vendors that are there. I mean, we have vendors, we have AltMed, of course, Age Vital, M3 Biodynamics. Move is one of our title sponsors. They own AltMed, which is another dispensary here. So just come and ask questions. We have workshops specifically for patients wanting to ask questions. We have panels for doctors to ask questions,
so
FAQs.
This is a great way to get knowledge if you're continuing to wonder and explore the medical cannabis movement. It's happening right here on the Suncoast. The second annual Florida Medical Cannabis Conference and Exhibition is June 1st through the 3rd at the Hyatt Regency, Sarasota. Deadline to register is May 30th, and for more information, you can visit fmcce.com, or of course you can always find more information at agevital.com. All right, thanks Dr. Jenny. Coming up next, we are going to pack the studio with some exciting new vendors from the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime. Stay with us.